When live? Right now. Right now. That's when. Welcome in. BF6. Maybe at the weekend. You can zoom on that, but how we doing? Hope we're doing well. Hope everything sounds fine. It should. Nothing has changed. Good evening. On all the platforms. Hope we're doing well. Hope we had fun yesterday. Tuesday. ID2084. I am where we, well, kind of where we finished. I TP'd back to the nearest city, so my truck is now in Innsbruck, I think, and it's going to stay there for a while. That's it. That's how it looks. Felix, Star, Gears, Braden, Ballistic, Kayla, welcome in. Jeff, thank you for the gift. Good afternoon. Welcome on all platforms. We are seeing clips of dodgy driving, and we're back on Sim 1. So, exciting. Ended off last week with some Sim 2. Monday was Sim, not Sim, Pro Mods. And now it's Sim 1. So, no, it's how high are you? Ah. Well, not very, because I don't do that kind of thing. So, welcome in. Big fan, big fan. It is also warm. So, voice is relaxing. It is, according to many people, which I'm happy to hear. How you doing? I'm doing well. How you doing? How's your week been? How's the start of your week been? Have you achieved anything in August so far? We're already nearly a week into August. I keep having these moments as if we're all freaking out. Like, time still progresses at the same speed. It just slow down a bit. It'd be nice if it slowed down just a bit. Right, just a little bit. Have a flower? No, you have a flower. Or two. Have a flower. Big fan. This one, someone. We're going to be looking at the reports on there. Your DJ mode? No, I didn't. I didn't bother with that. The 808 thing. You know, license a month? Really? I swear you already posted a picture about the car like last week. What? What? Well, I mean, the car was afterwards, but you know, that really hasn't felt like that long. God. You've achieved a ban of 12 days. Admin, yes, admin can reduce if the criteria is good enough for it. You know you. I might. I'm just waiting to see what you say later in the stream. Just in case anything happens. Hello, Mojito. Welcome in. Hello, man. You're early, you are. I did say it'd be around this time. Whatever time it is for you right now is when we begin. Yeah, the jelly bean just dancing around from side to side. Yeah. That kind of thing. Hello, Jono. Welcome in. I hope some people's stream streaks were not affected, because yesterday Killua mentioned that because they didn't pop in the stream. There are others that have quite long stream streaks, and it'd be nice if they could keep them. So, what time is it for me? 5 PM. Not quite evening yet, but 5 PM. Like a driving playlist. That depends on what you want, really. People have different driving vibes. If you're driving at speed, then anything upbeat will work. Yours isn't affected. Yeah, but you were here yesterday. You were in the stream. You were crashing around all over the place. You were definitely in the stream. Do you know me? If you just said, oh no, you know me, and you just say some random stuff, yes, I do know you.
Hi, Elu.
Of course I do. Hello, Pope. Pop. Popping it 2 years? Popping in. Welcome, hope you're doing well. Big fan. Hope all is well. Hello, Fred. Welcome in. What server? This will be on Sim 1. 14 days. That's a lot. Tay, welcome in. I like the emotes. I like those emotes. They're pretty good. Sammy, welcome in. Is your stream streak okay? I don't know if, I mean, you might lurk around. I don't know if you're affected. Hopefully you aren't one of the ones affected. You have quite a long streak. Hello, Dubs. React Zesty. The voice is for comedic effect. If it sounds like a Zesty voice, it's just funny. I am AI, yes. I respond pretty well, don't I? What do you think? Gotta show them off. I mean, they're good. You get them. 275, there it is. That's a lot. I appreciate that. Exactly 1 hour. You've got the time zones correct, yeah? Are you sure? 3:07. Good, it's still there then. Sean, welcome in. You okay? I'm alright. How are you doing? Right. That's where we finished driving. 2,000, not bad. Pretty balanced. Promods has maybe 500 and something, I don't know. Hello. I'm not going to be moving from here, but my truck is in this. This looks like a save edit now, doesn't it? I mean, some of them have But that does look like one, doesn't it? Ugh. Ich. Dogsy. What was in the oof? Welcome in. How are you doing? And thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Have a flower. Clapped, great name. I'm not going to read the entire name. It's a good name though. I like that. I like that. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Haven't missed anything. Hope you're doing good. Had a report. There are two ways of reporting. The in-game list or on the website. One of them you have to record a video yourself. I have tried out ATS. I have plenty of hours in ATS. I do stream it from time to time. Not as much as this game though. Because there's more to do in this game. I played it. Last time I played it was when Iowa came out. So only a few weeks ago. Not gonna look at that. Not gonna look at that. 3. You can't do commands in those redeems. They have to be separate from that. SnowRunner. Did I read that right? Funky SnowRunner moments. I remember playing it a long time ago on stream. I did some videos from it, and it was very interesting indeed to play. Got stuck a number of times. So. Man has been used by others. Yes, well it would be, the shorter the name, the more likely the name is to be used, so that makes sense. What did the other symbols in your name mean then? Because I pointed it out yesterday how... Good job. Oh, they got flown backwards. That's what happens when you drive at the same time. When in the chat the name shows up in a certain way, and when in the... above your head it shows in a different way still, because they're both different fonts. So we are in sim 1, yes. So this one just stays there. The one that got sent flying obviously had to return. Don't just rush out of the service. Don't do that. They want to reserve their spot, basically, and not a good idea to do that. So please don't do that. Having a tag. Mafia. Sounds like a funky name, doesn't it? You sound really badass by being in a mafia. Just change the tag and then appeal to show that your tag is something else. It's not perm forever. That is one of the only times where a permanent ban isn't actually permanent. The rest of them, yes, they will be. Benjo, how you doing? 700,000? A new profile? You got 700,000 in debt? How do you get that much in debt? Mafia? Oh, criminal activity? That was the longest slide I've seen by being pushed. What was that about? This is where I have to see, do that, and you report it back because I didn't see the exact scenario, and then we actually do go watch it back. You can appeal any ban. An appeal is only a request. Whether it'll be fulfilled or not, in that case it will be, after you've changed the tag. Or plate, or if it's a dodgy save edit or something like that. So territorial, they do indeed. Ah! See, if I'd punished one of them, I would have thought it was one instead of the other, and it may not be. So it's this one. Car just drives forward, and then from then on they're sort of unable to... But then again... Yeah, they're being pushed. And that one, I think, is actually neither of them. That's just the game's physics taking over. It's very interesting, but it was this person. So. Change your number. This is in, and change the color to yellow and black. What number? Your plate number. You can make your plate say anything you want as long as it is... allowed. Yes, of course. Almost any style. I've seen people put images somehow on their plates, unless you mean like in the window plates. Limited amounts of edits you can do with that one. Streaming plugged in your cable to your camera. Immediate blue screen. Camera's too old. Oh dear. Oh dear. There's one thing is my sound already dead? It is. My in-game sound is already dead. There's a really annoying thing. One of the spare drives I have I can't use is basically bricked itself, where when you plug it in, it doesn't show up at all. You use even the disk management or the partition manager, that kind of thing. And nothing. Really annoying. Tried different connectors. Nothing. I don't know what's on there. That was fast. Yeah, you get wind ASMR. If you're lucky, you may not even get that. Are you standing? Yes, for this. Divider. These are the new dividers, yes. It's actually the first time showing this on this stream, isn't it? Because last week we saw it, and then on one of the TikTok streams, this was the first time they saw it. This is the first time I think the rest of the stream is seeing it. So we were talking about that. Maybe they saw my video, my viral video. The lines, and now there's like this. So the pinch point is here. It can cause a few problems because people are stationary now. Or you go all the way around and some people try and U-turn here, which some have done. That's what you think. They disappeared. So now the solution. Now that most of you are here, I'm going to give you a little PSA, okay? If you want to go around this easily, yeah, a minute up the road, just continue forward. And then when the lane goes to this, I assume this one's just done it, safely, come on, turn around, and then go back down this way, and then turn right, yielding, but turn right, there you go. Public service announcement is a PSA, basically a listen to me, I have something to say. That's what a PSA is. Thank you for the raid, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. U-turn, no U-turn. Just continue straight on, break away from the traffic. Can I just give you a quick little flashbang? Oh, we're good. 5 in the morning. Hello, Caesar, welcome in. How was your stream? Hope you're doing well. Look at the lines. Yeah, I had a lot of comments. Comments were basically saying how it's just a game. That kind of thing. Some suggesting I fill in a job application. That kind of thing. You do need latest version, yes. Everything is up to date. How do you customize your plate? If you mean your window plate, you do that in the service. If you mean the one that's at the bottom of the vehicle, this one, either save editing, scary term, or if you have World of Trucks, you connect it to that. It's not a game, it's a website. And there's a section in the settings there to configure your, your plate in that way. So many job apps, I know. It's because they basically think that if you're, they might have had bad experiences with mods, clearly, but you think that every mod is the equivalent of the, like the Reddit mod, the meme, that kind of thing. Good picks. Yesterday's drive was quite nice. Hello, Hyper, welcome in. Yeah, the barriers are to ensure that people only use one lane for turning, not all 3 lanes. Maybe this is a trial? It seems to be doing the job. Not too bad. Some will go up the end, come round and down, as long as they follow these yield signs. Should be fine. Nothing really to worry about. It means. Indeed. We'll do some in a moment. What was that? I saw some lights. Finally fixed it. Well, I mean, we'll see. They're able to place things down as and when they want, so they might tweak it if need be. This is outside Calais. Calais is over here. And this is where you come down from it. Come on, man. You were pushed, I think, out of line, and then you kind of pushed your way back in again. Not a good idea, though. But from where the lights were, it looked like you were already pushed first. Blue neon as well. This is the Calais interchange, yes. The heads-up display. In your vehicle, you can get that in the same way you would the normal heads-up display in TMP. In the service. I don't even think you need the DLC for that cabin accessory thing. Because it uses the same slot to put the items there. See, they're going around. All the way up. Admin, people still say admin, yes. Check him out. No, I think you told me to do that yesterday. We don't do that on these streams. It will be checked by whoever did ban you. Maybe it wasn't me. Is the van going to do the thing? Yes, they're doing the thing. There we go. If you do that safely, it's all right. Come down this way, and then we turn to the right. Are we going to get a yield? Yes. Not bad. Hello, Grizz. Welcome in. It's near the bridge you can drive up. What bits? Which ones? Which side? Indicating the wrong way? I thought I had the... Oh, unless it's the hazard lights on. No, it is the left one, yes. Ah. Where do you see all black? On stream or in-game? Seth, do you hear me? Seth, are you okay? Welcome to the stream. I hear an engine. No one's in particular, though. On stream. Yeah, refresh the stream. And it should play as normal. I don't know if that bug still exists. In-game, where you load into a busy place and it's black. That's to do with shadows. This is ETS2. Any good car transporter mods? No. I'm not the one to go to talk about different types of mods. Good mods to look at. Not too sure. GTA reports. Yes. These. Don't give me random numbers, though. That's not what I meant. Don't give me random IDs to look at. So enjoy the fact that the sounds are a bit bugged. So you will only hear me. And on the purple platform, they'll hear music as well. Train driver? Don't think you can apply for that. Don't think they work. No, they might do. Because all you're doing is just removing the cargo from it. I've seen it in some doubles and triples. Maybe it still does. The camera. This camera, you won't be able to have this because it's like spectating someone else. The closest is the third person camera, which is button number 2, which basically puts you about there. Third person. This one I can zoom out a little bit more. We watched through it, so you can see what they're looking for. If I put it there so that you can see it properly. Collisions, blocking, and reckless. I guess this is the blocking bit. Collisions, not sure. Reckless is basically everything anyway. Do they break? The annoying thing is I would check if their engine turned off. It seemed to be because they didn't break. Yeah, but of course the sounds are a bit bugged out, so I can't tell that. Lights. Why are people driving when the engine is completely dead? Are you testing the system? Eh? I'm going to go for as long as I can until my truck fully doesn't work anymore. Hello, Scruff. Welcome in. Hold on a moment. I'll do that. See, they didn't move. They would have had to have teleported away. So, not going to matter that. Hello, Mage. This is Sim 1, of course it is. ProMods does not have a road like this, and Sim 2 is not this busy. Turn it off sometimes using the controller. It could be that as well. They could have just genuinely turned it off by mistake. But for the blocking to be considered, they weren't blocking for that long. You don't have enough? Oh dear, how you doing? Welcome in, big fan. Like my array of flowers there, like, oh, pick the right one. Maybe done. Oh, that's devilish. Check on my brows on that one. I just showed it. Big fan. Appreciate you. How was your edits? Did you get some edits done? Wasn't looking. Blind like me. How are your edits? About that. What I end up doing is on my timeline, you have all the clips, so they're all in the same, like, next to each other kind of thing, and then I disable all the clips when it's actually been rendered. I have a load of those waiting to be done. You know what I did? You did literally, other than your best, you did anything else was going to be my theory for that, which is fine. which is fine. Like, you played games, slept, you know. Ooh, there it is. Did you eat? Yeah, we gotta ask the bare minimum, you know. Until one day we don't need to. I do have promods. Promods was Monday we did. County the Department. Why? What's it cancel? Oh, there's the comment. Big backed. That could go two ways. There's a benefit to that. I'm not going to agree with the first statement. All they did was just stopped in the road, be like, haha, I blocked you in, and then just ran away. It's like when you sort of the knockdown thing that we have different names for. Knock on the door and run away. Still there. Speed hackers are a thing, yes. I banned someone a couple of streams back for them. What I want you to do, chat, is friendly bully her for saying that she's fat. Should do that. Low key, bit tired, falls asleep. Just low key though. On the down low. Like, were they going to turn around? If you were going to turn around, I mean, there's a gap there that you could go through, but then you'd be on the wrong side. So they just bailed on that idea. Or it's a hit and run. Accidentally reversed. Not a thing. A little hit and run and then it's just running away. She's large. No, we're not saying that. You can't reword and use a different word. She's delusional by using the wrong word. Large, they're saying, so she's large. No. Backfired successfully. You should also just have a whale. Yeah, have you seen a whale? Not in the mirror. Oh, there's the trailer. Fancy trailer. Big backfired. Well, if you want to spin it around and, you know, imply that you suddenly have a gyat. I hate that I said that. Then sure, but you're using it in the wrong sense there, you know. Oh, grande, yes. That's... No. That's not what I implied. Back on Sim 1, we are. I'm going to need some aura points taken away from the fact that I said that word. You need it with the 3 boats. No, you do not. You got a key. Congrats. From where? I thought the stream started tomorrow. Get me one. Get me a spare key, mate. 8 EPs. Sleep well. Appreciate you lots. You didn't answer the question whether you ate, though, did you? So, you know. Bang ditties. Check you did. For God's sake, man. I don't have the EA thingy open. Oh, from there? Virus link. It's a Gleam link. I can't be asked to do that. I'm not going to bother doing it. Join the server, do this, fill in this form, give your data away. No, I've used Gleam before. Gleam's quite good. Nelly, long time no see. How you doing? How's the flying? Whoa. Gonna pre, dude. That's just silly. Yeah, the secure boot one. I've heard about that. I don't know if mine is set up to do that or not. Oh, there was an accident, but there was quite a hefty one, so yeah. Since once you uploaded. Do you know what you want to edit, though? Or do you just make it up? I could launch it. Have the files. Good. Just put them all in the timeline and think, okay, so what can this... All I just do is have the clip there and then just, what can I zoom in on? How can I do the captions? There it is. God damn it. Hey, guess what? What's up? But I believe that you will get them done. You do have other things to upload as well, though. Like what? Other videos? Maybe to other platforms. I believe you were sent a few videos as well. I'd recommend it. What service? Sim 1. Simulation 1. The busy one. Now, the thing is with these reports, you notice how the new roadwork thingies, they're not there? So that's going to be fun for us, because I have to guess where they start. Gotta look at that. Oh, you remember now. Oh, yeah, good. I'm glad you do, yes. That is not what I said. Not what I said. Didn't even remotely suggest that. Not what I said. Oh, oh. You know damn well what I mean. Oh, it wasn't even that one. It was this one. Pass the frick out. Gone are the days when people used to say, I'm going to sleep now. I'm going to bed because it's a sensible time and I'd feel a bit tired, so I'm going to sleep. The trucking is pretty good. Same as it always was. Busy. Passing out as we speak. So it's like when you're given the thing that to make yourself pass out in the hospital. She's going to start typing and then the message is half finished. She'll wake up and it'll still be half finished. This was the physics of the game going, no, because they did break, but then it went a little bit wrong. So, just passing out normally. Different things though. Apparently sleep text. That's what happens when you have your phone right near you. So, hello Firestorm, how you doing? Hello Italiano. Welcome in, welcome in. That's something new. I have never done that. Sleep talking, supposedly. Reversed into him. Interesting. Just found out you do it. Yeah, you probably have auto text on. Apparently Fabi does it as well, yeah. Autocorrect on, so it probably forms proper sentences. Vegas, welcome in. How you doing? Typing away. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that saga. Yeah. Look at the photos. Maybe. Maybe I will. Hello, Andy. Big fan. Do you pin contacts? Just a habit, you know? Oh, text-to-speech would be interesting. No, I've never heard of that. That's very interesting. I mean, if you are asleep and you put your phone like under your pillow or something like that, and in rolling around, it magically does that. I wouldn't imagine that... Well, then again, people can have pretty detailed sleep walking. So it's not impossible that you'd probably just roll over and instinctively pick up your phone and start texting while asleep. So, truck moved. My truck moved? They shouldn't have. You poor wives, I'm sure they understand. I'm sure they've done the same as well. You're not the only one. Big fan. Why is this guy's voice so wise? If only I actually bestowed wisdom. You see, the thing is, it's all a facade. That's the word. I don't say anything smart at all. Watch out! Yeah, well done. They question you. Well, I mean, maybe with some of the things you said would be a little bit confusing. This isn't that bad. Yeah, you moved out like that, but everyone sort of slowed down and they're a bit cautious, and you're moving really slowly. You caused a bump. Whatever. That's my response to everything. Yeah, they always honk. This is exactly the same as those Idiots on the Road series. What people do is they honk before they brake. You'd think it'd be the other way around. Why do people do that? Bread, welcome in. A little bit of a boo-boo. I don't want to ban for something that could then probably be like, yeah, you know what? That was a bit much. I'd rather have a situation of maybe it could be, that could have been a bit. Crouch the cowardly dog. Good night. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Don't sleep text. Bumped by a speeding brat. My condolences. Look at myself. That's a good quote. Thank you for that. I'll write that down. Remember the car. Remember the car. These replies haven't finished yet. Another one. It went wrong. Oh, and they disappeared. And then the other one over there. Okay, there's several things in this. If you overtake on the grass, do you get banned? You could. It would also depend on how you merge back to the road. Because very few people, that was weird, can do it safely. Attempt to remember it. I know there's more than one thing to look at, so. I'll spot the Korean language. It should. You should be able to type in it. It's just my font doesn't. Which is weird because I'm using the same font but just bold or semi-bold, and I guess it doesn't work. Because you can't bold those languages, can you? Oh, that was a bump. That one was laggy. Translate that. Welcome in. 2081. ID 2081? Or please rate your vehicle. Take a picture of it. And you can put it in the server. JT, welcome in. So. That bit wasn't bad, but they did something before that, didn't they? Ignore that. There's that. Tried to skip through, but never ended up actually doing it, which is funny. Haha, JK, I mean, whoa. Sorry, that was sleep texting. Who said that? My bad. I had something, the wrong thing copy pasted, you know. I'm going to use that excuse from now on. Unless you meant it though. You know. I've been going to sleep. No, you see, she said crashing out, not sleep. Apparently they're different things. It just means probably going to lay down, but not do anything different. On PC right now. Passing out. No, you're not crashing out. No, passing out. Look at one person at a time, and this one doesn't. I mean, the bit at the end, yes, but it's not, you know. You were lucky there because of the one that got bumped due to the lag, and they, you know, your engine was on. So were you about to start moving? That's why I watched the situation a little bit more. Yeah, you just watch a little bit more. This one. You can hear an engine again. It's not this person's engine. Those are pigs, by the way. Still hear it. No, moving away doesn't do anything. I have to reload it because that's so annoying. Such a good game, by the way. Great game. Here. They probably have a macro for Alt F4, unless they just, you know, pressed it really, really quickly. Because they did that very quick. Being banned by me would be an honor. How would you know that it's me, though? You wouldn't. That one was close, and then there was one other one. A kick lasts as long as it takes for you to restart your game, because it's not a ban. How long it takes you to restart? Okay, let's not do that. If I see the end bit of it, then there's not a ban. Now, I didn't delete it yet. There is a car somewhere. Where's the car? Hello, almost. Ah, that car. Rotate my mouse around. Another great example of if I was driving around and they went zoom the other way, I've missed it, haven't I? You just have to report someone else and then have a look at it. Because how would I be able to see that? You can see that they're bouncing around like that. But how would you know that you've clicked the right person unless you are in this cam mode? How would you know that? You want to try it just so you know. Yeah, it looks like it's made of actual cake. Like the texture looks like it's cake. It looks very weird. Was there anyone else? Suspect? Not really. This one, the vehicle. That's it. The truck, we got that one. Ban I did. I banned that one. The suspect, no. 13 Tesco, yes, there's an M&S one as well, which is weird. Wouldn't be surprised if something like Waitrose does one as well. Did I kick you? When? Like in the last 2 seconds? It wouldn't have been me. No, I was looking at a report. Unless I had someone merge somewhere and then I kicked them. Could have been you. Did you merge somewhere in front of a yellow person? Yellow truck? Could have been you. I like how I word it as new anyway. I've had one before, but it was never fully used. So new. We'll service in one. New in quotes. Because that store's been around forever. For years. Did you sit? Yes. So today we're back to doing the admin stuff. So, Nox, am I sitting or am I standing today? What am I doing? You, I think, failed to stop in time, so you swerved. Yeah, see how other people might kick for that immediately? But I'm unsure of it. If I'm unsure of it, then I don't know. I hope you don't do it again. Krewlex? No. If Fourth Wall does one, I might make that and nickname it as... Krewlex? That'd be funny, though. Nice. Nice. Oh, red and white in a canopy livery. Maybe not done by me, though. Can I ask you, what was your question? God, I hate how the moment a new message comes in, I can't... Why? What's the message? Can you all stop typing for a sec? That's why your mods are used to become invisible, because you cannot use mods on TMP, so they are replaced or not there at all. You can't use those modded parts on TMP. So, unfortunately, you can use them if they are local mods. That might work. If you've moved components around that are already in the game anyway, that's fine. That's save editing. That stays. If they are from outside of the normal game or DLCs, then no. Then no. Some of them might stay, but it's unlikely you'd be on the server because you get kicked because you have stuff wouldn't be allowed. Midnight, no, we're on all the platforms. Purple one, the one that you're on, can't say the names due to TikTok, and TikTok as well. Where's the quarry? From the ProMods one? North of Norway. It's not on this server though. Yet. Maybe one day. In the DLC, maybe it will be. Big. Ooh. Almost. Can I repeat why? You're using a lot of modded components. If they're from mods that you've downloaded from the Steam workshop, then they will not show up on TMP. If you are using things from DLCs, like Volvo things on a Scania, that's fine. Because that's just swapping stuff that's already in the game. I've done that. I still need to make a video on the front bar that I have in my truck. The black one. That's swapped, that's fine. See, you notice how when the other ones did it, there was a little bit of distance between them and that was okay? This is a push. That's a push. So that's a bit of a no. The Quarry Road, yes. The Kirken is... If it gets added. Any bands yet? Yes, loads. Go to Bratislava? No. Why? You don't tell me to go there. I don't need to go. There's no reports there. Oh, is my game going to get... No, it's not. I thought it was going to crash. It's in ProMods for now, but if Nordic Horizons adds it, because it goes that far up, it's adding the rest of that area. Maybe. How do you swap them? Editing the files or using the Project ALM tool, which to a lot of people that probably just sounds like gibberish. Not recommended for people that don't really know what they're doing. Because you could break your game. Or break your profile anyway. What's the tool? ALM. Project ALM. It's used for basically moving files into their respective folders without you doing it yourself. Easy way of doing it. Hello, Big Banana, welcome in. What was that? Person's not visible, so I don't know what that was. Down the toilet. If I had long enough cables, I'm going to show you that then. You see this guy's wearing, well, I'm not sat, but you know, wearing headphones, yapping at the camera? No, he does not stop talking. No, we're not on promos. Not today. No. Does he ever shut up? Maybe. Perspective. You mean recording both POVs at the same time? Not as in like camera, like your face camera. You don't need that on. You can't have two instances of the game open though. That'd be interesting. Any buses? I've seen, because at the moment I believe there's a coach that went over the top. The patron vehicle this time is a coach. So you'll see a lot of those. The DLC of the coaches is not out yet. The coach you see is just one that we have. It's different. Stood, yes. That one. Imagine that, but licensed, and it probably looks better. Now, I know I'm not really paying attention here, but they didn't do anything. That's why I didn't stand out. Oh, that. Luckily, the person's lagged a bit as well, so you a bit of a saving grace there. Hello, Ralph. I'm doing well. Okay. Didn't look like you indicated either. Proper interior, proper stuff. So they should be quite good. Here's your car transport one. You can just remove the cargo from that. Ralph, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. With that exact trailer. No, not everyone is in the same place. The majority of people will be in this place, though. Because people always comment and be like, where can I find... where can I find more people? When I spawn in, there's no one there, and we just say those two city names and they know it. What's the server name? Can someone do the command? Do the Discord server command. If you're not in it yet, you should be. It is crazy. You compensated? The role is a volunteer role. The closest to compensation would be if people are nice enough to support me. Like Gamer just did. Thank you for using your Prime. I appreciate that. Well timed, my man. God damn. Thank you for 15. Welcome back. Something like that. People don't have to, but they're very kind enough to do that. Liking the content, enjoying the content. 280. Like collectively? People do type rec ban, yes. You know what it means? Rec ban. I believe that in the video I did explaining what all these terms mean, I believe I did explain what rec ban means. It's a pinned video, so... Am I sick? No. But sometimes I sound... like my nose is blocked. Is that it? Oh, here we go. We want to know how this massive crash happened. It was lag. Okay. They froze. Though, that was a bad overtake there. Don't really need to. I mean, it would be a ban otherwise, but don't really need to because you both got karma'd for it. Deserved, some could say, you know. But it's a shame that everyone else got caught in the backfire of that. Think with a dwink. You know what I'm going to do as well? Just test if they've gone or not. I think I can indeed. If you haven't followed yet, chat, go follow. If you saw the weird stuff they say that all the time on their stream. Go for it. There they are. When did you just sleep? You're still at your PC. So how have you gone to bed? Failed. No, it was a test. What do you mean woke her up? She's not asleep. He doesn't sleep. Fine, I won't be nice then. Wow. Yeah. Hello, Yusuf. Come back. So asleep. She's true, she's sleep texting. Just ignore it, yeah. Just drop a follow, and that'll do. Man for no reason. Are you sure it's no reason? No such thing as no reason. Are you 100% sure about that? Can I look at your man? No. No reason, they say. Stop you. No. No. Hello, Roker. Big fan. Posture is good. Yours should be as well. Okay, I go. She's gone. We're going to test again in a little bit. Okay? She can't hear me. On the 6th day of gaming. Now that was a very aggressive lane change that we saw there. Which plan? The highest plan, the five a month plan. No, you can't do the moist. No, that was just redeemed. It's okay, don't worry about it. You want to drown me, dude. You don't do that. Cool. Loads of lights, by the way. See what they say. Maybe they didn't see the person. A lot of lights. Just don't change lane that aggressively. No one needs to do that. It's a lot of lights. They arrived fast. They did. But you still should be looking regardless before changing lane. If someone is approaching and potentially going straight on, then yes. Even then, don't change lane just after you've merged. Like, go on a bit more and then change lane. Nice. You like that face there? It's pretty good. Hello, Thon. How you doing? True, the indicator gives you a free access to whatever lane you choose. Learn the highway code? No, we established this a long time ago. Any server can hire you. I wonder what it is like to moderate other things. Like, imagine being a mod for, I don't know, the one that doesn't issue Valve bans, or I don't know, the Battlefield servers. How long is it going to take before we get a cheat for the Battlefield, the new game? There's probably already one somehow for Roblox. Oh god, why are we doing that? Goddamn. Hello Arkin, welcome in the 3 stream streak, appreciate it. Overtaken, no need to do that, you're not in a rush. Completely silent. It's like I muted my game, but I didn't. It would be nice if it comes back. It's only as of this new version, I think, for me, where a lot of people in the same place and the sound just doesn't like it. But yeah, ever since Fmod, there have been a few issues. The only way it comes back is by restarting the stream. It's in traffic. Turkish traffic and then the whatever the other place says. I don't know. Always check. Why can't they drive normally? Great question. Top 10 questions science still doesn't know. Would be nice. You pay them. What, pay the players? They give me the content, yeah? I pay them to do something stupid, then I ban them. And then I reimburse them afterwards. Miss pre-F mod. I miss when my Scania sounded like the old Scania, and I didn't have to swap the engines over. Just to get the sound. Because I believe all the Scanias sounded pretty good. Pay the developers. The patron, part of the Patreon costs go towards the devs, keeping the devs going. The rest of it goes towards server costs and other things that they might need. Which is nice. UK car insurance is a scam? Generally speaking, I think most would be. Especially for new drivers. I hear it's quite bad. When you can flash people and you can actually see it. Yes, so you're driving behind someone and you're just illuminating their cabin. That's fun. We love that. So you didn't intend on doing that, I assume. Oh. Well, you've mentioned Kajak. Is it him? Well, that's not him. But he's nearby, hmm? It's just unnecessary, isn't it? And then you did something further back. There is one. Went this way. Just as they were changing lane as well. Just a bit unnecessary. It's just a bit much. It's just a little bit much. Only 2 a month. 3 litre is 76. Oh. And then I guess if you change it, those numbers will still change again. Because it will be a different car. Like for you, it'll just, you know. You'll never win. Check, yes. Many people's favorite streamer. He's fine. Some of his audience aren't. Ad driving. A career change from CS2 to Euro. Counter-Strike 2 or City Skylines 2? Both are very different games to swap to this game. Go for it. Ever made a perm ban? Yes. We perm ban quite a lot. But not for things that you would... Not for normal things. Only for very specific things. Probably because it's a rare car. Maybe. But surely it would cost more because it's more powerful. Not like, whoa, V8, V10, V6, you know. Maybe. What was the wrong way with it, though? Oh. It's right at the end. And then it ends. We don't see how it turns out. They're not going to still be there, are they? No. I don't know where they are now. Truck with no trailer. Where would they be at now? This one? I just have to assume that they went even further along. Unless... Well, that makes my idea easy. I don't know if that was them. That'd be funny if it was them, though. Maybe. Maybe not. But I'm still waiting for them to do something. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Friendly dot going to the port. Who's that? Not friendly. VDC dot game. It's the second freeze now. Rarity reduces its statistical chances of being involved in the crash. Oh, I see. True. Less of it means less likely. Fair enough. I get you. You'd think it'd be more expensive. Yeah, maybe. Maybe to buy. But for the insurance part, it's different. Give an example or someone gone quite verbal. Most of the things that would be perm banned for are either cheating. Yes, you can cheat in this game. Or the kind of perm but not fully perm. So if we need someone to change something and they don't follow an instruction, you can perm, but then they have to prove that they've changed whatever it is, then it's removed. That's not a perm. There's a fascinating word, and of course there is, for when you emphasize a word with the same word, like I've just done there. So a perm. And you know what I mean. It's fascinating. I don't know if other languages do that. Where you use the same word and it's purely based on the written tone. If you're doing it in text, you'd maybe italics the word, or bold the word maybe. How can someone report for you to see it? These are the in-game reports. So you click on their name, and there's a little flag icon in the player list. Brings up a little window for you to, for you to select what they did. Though a lot of these time out, because they are constantly there and they don't spend too long in the list. Yeah, so close. And then they got Carmed later on. Yeah, Corsa or Fiesta? Yeah, exactly. Very common cars. This is where they were a bit too close to the barrier and then went away from it, hit their trailer, and then sort of here and there all over. Could say that was them. Not sure what's going on the other side. But, the Netherlands. Amsterdam in-game isn't as very lovely as it is in the real world. Sadly. It looks very nice in the real world, I know that. Sadness, how you doing? So. Protesting, maybe? What are we doing? What's going on? You're not knocked by anyone by doing that? And then we started moving. No, we can do the same thing. Let's see what they say. You can still be blocking by when you're still moving. That's just restricting their route. Jackknifed. That was the suspect that we saw from before. They're already dealt with. And they bumped into someone else as a result of doing it. I did wonder why the traffic was that far back as well before that. A bit laggy. We're okay though. Where is this? This is outside Calais. Calais in France. Hello, girls. Watching soccer? What's that? Which road is this? This is before the Duisburg to Calais. Calais to Duisburg road. The full route is that you go from Calais here. A little visual demonstration, okay? Just so you know, you go from Calais there, out here, all this traffic. This way, turn left, up here. And then you take the next right, up this ramp. And then there, that's the city road. If you want to be very precise, when the road changes color, like this is the city road, this isn't. You don't need to be that picky with it, but you get the idea. Where the majority of the crowd go, basically. Oh, that's laggy. And then all this traffic is then coming off from the Duisburg direction. Going the other way. Some numpty outside with a loud vehicle. Again, you still can't hear stuff. I don't want to have to restart my game just to get the sound back. I could reload it. Do the game thing. Drag race, you got, you know, neck and neck here, three-way race. They're slowly gaining on him. It's embarrassing. Scania is being outnumbered by Volvo and Renault there. Now, some neck and neck between the other two. Are they going to sandwich in the middle? How's this going to turn out? You know how when you build up the hype towards something and they raise their voice and it's going to happen and then, oh, and then the crowd is, yeah. That's quite good. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ah, this song. And then this one goes this way. Still going. Oh, you deserve that. Sure to keep too much of your speed. New sound, some light sound, and away we go, or away we don't go. Because you held on to too much of that. And then... slowing down because it's a different lane. Well, eh? But you were also using this lane. This isn't a driving lane, so you shouldn't... Yeah, Pebble won, but at what cost? You know, I won, but at what cost? That quote. You're just being... dangerous? Reckless? You could call it overtaking, undertaking. I'm just going to call it just simple stuff. Simulation 1. This is in... well, Rotterdam's on the way. Oh, it's the other road. CD goes underneath. Ah. As for... this one doesn't do anything. Scania lost. Sadly. 3 days, could be a little bit more. I'll review it. Because you can consider overtaking dangerously. Undertaking can be bad. There are certain rare moments where using this lane could be doable. Okay, they didn't do anything. Good. They were fine. Do they have chrome parts? Some of them do. Can you ban someone? Yes, I did. But you won't see the confirmation of that because it appears off of the perspective that you see. Sadly. How they go over 90? No. You can go 110 on Sim 1. The 90 is the built-in speed limit that you can turn off. Like a chump. Can't put that in the band reason though, sadly. As much as it would be nice to tell it how it is. Ooh. Well, naughty. You know, I didn't go and find the one in the fuel station that we saw before. Stop using this triple trailer thing. That specific one. They don't connect properly. Stop it. Light pack. No, but if you want chrome, there is the HS Schoch. Not Shock, but you know, it's one of the German names that involves a lot of light bars and roof bars. And if you want chrome stuff, it has a lot of that. Go for it. 1, ETS 2, Simulation 1. Not Sim 2. New Farm Sim DLC? No, I have not. Someone said to watch out for Farm Sim in the coming days. And I guess, has it been revealed? Do the rework? I wish, man. If I ever get my chance, I will ask them directly. Get one of those microphones and be like, so, the question that everyone wants to know. Where is it? Tell us. Wow. Yeah, Prime Driver. Hello there. That one, yes. But you can't link that into TikTok chat, so. That's why it would be nice. That was nearly going to be on as well. Do you mind? Not you were warming up the tires here, just whoop, 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 whoop. What are we doing? Why are we doing that? Spaghetti Junction? Ugh. Yeah. You get the bus when you log in. You need to let it connect to your profile properly. Apparently on Patreon's end, the API can be a bit slow. So make sure you actually have the features first. Like, no ads. If it links to in Discord, you have access to in other chats that patrons can see. Things like that. 3 days. No, that was more than that. We're back up to a week. Habibi, I have taxi for you. Yeah, we didn't go and look at where they were. But I need to try and find them. So what we could do is just fly up and down the road and just see if the people are still there. Maddie, welcome in. From Australia, you should be asleep. Because for pretty much the entirety of Australia, I think it's night time right now. Right? Go to bed. More country. This is in, this person's rolling. This is in the French. We haven't crossed the first, no, we haven't crossed the first border. This might be the Belgian bit then. Or the Dutch bit. Yeah, this is unfortunate. How are you still rolling though? It's flat. Flat Earth confirmed. Well, they've gone. Invalid pass. Rip bozo. No. Taxi, taxi. So, now we're in real time. What is going on here? I'm very tempted to reload my game so I get the sound back. It's really weird about that sound. The person was in between the cones in the Duisburg section, but if they're AFK, they're not going to respond, are they? Not that I'd mean it by. Hello, Pelush. Welcome in. Admin? What, the Alpine driver? See, this triple is the only triple at the moment that's in-game normally. That's fine. because all the stuff connects properly. Fine. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Hello? Is it going to crash now just because I turned my camera too quickly? You know, the one that went the other way that I just saw? Unless they were pulled over? We wouldn't know! It's not responding. Probably going to crash. The Russian police cars. I still have, I think it's a Lambo and maybe one other one. Oh, come on. 3 AM in Melbourne. See? Why are you not asleep? I might just have to quit the game. Why is it frozen like that? Why does it always do this? Another downside, I guess, of the F mod. It just dies. So, load up the game again. Load it up again. I mean, yeah, now I can restart my game. I'd rather do that on my own choice rather than, you know. Let the game load up first. Nice. Prof, what the fuck are you doing? Come on, mate. What happened to hello? Okay. Never answered his good DMs. Not at the moment. That's a long password. You need a long password. Use it. Hello, Billy. Welcome in. Funny plan this year is to work in Australia. Oh, from when and how long for, and how's that going to work? Good luck. It's guaranteed to end up crashing. Yeah. Sometimes I've been blessed with it being okay. Usually not, though. Not really. Right. Of course, it's genius. The first place I end up going after my sound is back. Is the place where it usually breaks. I mean, why not? Also, Sim 1 demonstrated right here. Can I make it 6? This might flashbang you. Oh, yeah, there it is. So, yeah, that's normal, yeah. Just gonna leave that. Let it all burn. My eyes! The person was down here, where the lag, they were over here somewhere. Ah, still there. Ha ha ha. Yes, the AFK. Come on, yeah, I did use the set time. That was me doing it. Oh, I just went to my truck, didn't I? Yep, wrong button. But yeah, because this person's AFK, I cannot... There's no point me doing anything, because I'll just be waiting. So I'll let another admin do that. TMP, we're on TMP, yes. Sim 1. No! 22 months. Welcome back. How is you doing? But you can see that person. That person's still there. Can another admin sort it out? I don't want to have to just immediately just ban. I'd let them, you know, if they were there, change it. If you kick them, they'll never come back. So you can't do that. That's the easy way out. One of them's Trello's floating. Oh, gifted to Kayla. One day I'll remember to add the sound for that. The fact that there is a sound for that. There should be. Lil. Okay. So enjoy the fact you have the sound, hey? Enjoy it. We need more industries like Tremeri. Give us more... Like in Pro Mods, have you ever been in some of the Pro Mods ones where you go completely around the back of a building, but there's a bunch of rubble and boxes and crates and such? Give us that. Let's do that. Let me guess, doesn't yield? Whoa, what a surprise. Hello, you're supposed to look first. Nice, hold on a minute. I mean, at least you indicated, but you know, why are you in a rush? Where were we going? Looking. Should be looking at where you're going. Save it truck on Steam is acceptable. Very few of them might work. You have to be careful on how much the person has done to them. How many edits it has. Mother weird. First job of the day. Well, that's on them, sadly. That'd be funny, though. You should know, just don't fly out of the industry. You're supposed to yield to the road that you're joining. That's how that works. Love the sounds, don't you? Love it. I want to try not to tab out. Only 4 lights. Could be okay. If the server says no, then something is wrong. And if you get banned for it, then clearly it isn't good. It's still your responsibility to be careful of whatever you download. Same with downloading sketchy files. You know? You never know. Do I think I could drive one in real life? I would be nervous because it's a big vehicle. Yeah, maybe. I don't think it's impossible. Good man. I'm just imagining from you describing it as a few lights in places. That sounds okay. I'm not going to give you a definite yes or no. Be worried you're on the suspect. Just aim to just be a player. That's all. Just a player. Unless the player becomes the suspect. On public roads, no. Fly over to the Scania test thing, go out for a little drive there, and that's it. The numbers. The numbers in the reports list are reports that people have made. Every moving vehicle is a player, though. Suspects are sus, that's right. They are suspected of doing this, and it was confirmed. These cars, man, you get rid of the cars, they ruin the game, oh god. And he's still going. 1973, Bit of a jam there. Which one is you? This? Or this? Or this? Which one? Is it acting up? It shouldn't be. Volvo. If it's this Volvo, that's fine. Because there's a different roof bar here, but my one has a different roof bar as well. Nothing else that's out of the ordinary. This is placed by a different one, right? Yeah. Because whenever someone says, oh, you have a save and you download and whatever, it's usually to the extreme. So, oh, you're making a joke. I see, right. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you've got nothing missing. No other components are in the wrong place. That's okay. That's a very, very simple edit. That's fine. Everything fits, nothing clips into itself. You haven't got the wrong side skirts on or something like that. That's alright. Breaking news. No medical concern. I have heard that they have played the one. With no side effects, yes. And I can guarantee that a lot of men will still not take it. Because if it provides no side effect to you, but yet you've seen the instruction manual on the women's ones, on just pretty much everything they take, a whole encyclopedia of all the side effects. If nothing happens to us, make us take it. If we're the ones that disperse the, you know. Server is Sim 1, yes. Server. Every time you play this, there's always no one on the roads. It depends on where you spawn in. There's 2 main cities. That's basically it. I wish there were more than that. There's only really 2. Scania testing. Near Stockholm, there's a smaller place, not pronounced like Södertälje, but you know. It's near Stockholm. Takes two to tango, join in for joint responsibility. Yeah, you can both take it if you want to be absolutely damn sure. Absolutely. Their choice. What has Gaz done? In the other chat. What has he done? Like Brussels, you lag? It's because it's not made for... Oh my god, it's frozen again. No, never mind. I freaked out. It ended there. Okay. Don't panic. I thought for a second it froze. But they were about to do the same thing again. So you see how this one is a no? Because you are scooting yourself in front of other people? Yeah. Getting scared. I wouldn't have been surprised. Could you imagine? God damn. Hello, Hans. Yes, we do not have... the game isn't made for this many people, so the more people you have, the more it lags, because it's trying to load in everything they have. Some areas, it's okay. I can demonstrate with the... where is it? For the driver, turn it up to medium. So if I tell you to... Can't move my mouse now. To look in the distance, and then if I change this to low, few less people, very low, few less people, we go high, all the way out, and then just ultra see around the corner. Not really much of a difference, because, well, I don't even have the optimized thing on. I'll put it on low. That's one of the settings I recommend changing. There aren't really many others you can use. You will still feel the lag. Changed many times. Gamer, I like how you're like going back to your era. Whenever you were one and comparing various things, asking questions that we can't talk about. Just because, you know, you had a time. Back in my day. 2 years ago. Not too much has changed, but every now and then, yeah. Getting first place XP? I have no idea. It's just whoever's, you know. Medium and optimized? Optimized is good. Basically, it means that whatever your setting is, the more players there are, it will just lower it anyway. That's what that does. So yeah, have it ticked. Why not? They say no, so no point? Ah. It is unfortunate. I wonder how you do. Would you be very, very aggressive on the button and ban for everything? Because everyone is stupid and no one can drive. And they don't deserve to play the game. That kind of thing. These are real people, yes. It's not going to went well. I'd understand you doing that a little bit more if you didn't have a trailer on you, but the fact that you have a very long trailer and you still did that, that takes balls to do that. Very glad you didn't get hit there. I just don't see the point. I just don't. If you're all going to the same place, you're delivering it right around the corner. Did you really need to save those few extra seconds? Maybe they had the running late music playing. Mr. Rin or Mirren. Both those names sound cool. How you doing? Welcome in. Still waiting for AI? Yeah, that would be nice. I like the emoji setting. Go for dinner. Maybe that as well. Ringser. I see. Because the X usually represents... Yeah. I'll tell you, for just straight away, I may not remember that. Probably won't remember that. To call you Rin. Teleport to repair and kick. That's what they mean. TPR isn't really used too much. Kick, yes, but not really. TPRK is the one that's used the most. It does both. A month for a small accident? Good God. Well, I mean, you know. No, an AI moderating would not be a good idea. We've explained this before. You'd have to give it every single ban that has ever been done, and it could give a pretty good idea on the very basic stuff. Like, yes, these two people crashed into each other. I can tell that the suspect was bad here. But then you have the very specific peculiar other ones. Unless you've given it enough context, AI doesn't know the context. So. Super chat. You did a super chat and the alert didn't come up. I need to tab out and look at it. Why were the sounds not there? Hold on a minute. TPRK everyone. Well, not everyone. But for when I do, it would be a TPRK, not a kick or a TPR. Because it just makes sense. No, we don't need AR ones. No, no, no. Assisted intelligence can be good in some aspects. Not replacement for the lack of. Because a lot of the times when you replace something with AI, it's not actually better. Maybe in, you know, 5-10 years time it might be. But you're still losing the human aspect of that. Please don't overtake like that. Would it know that that's a bad overtake? Because you're putting it quite close and the oncoming traffic is, you know... Not sure what happened there. Would it deem this to be bad as well? Oh yes, you overtook, but they bailed on it. And crashed to save themselves. So that's a no. John Liver Milk. That's what it is. Dwarfi, I'll approach that. Why is the no? Why would the thing didn't show up then? That's what the emote was. I saw the emote, but nothing else came with that. Why could I not like it? I thought you could like or pin them. Big fan. I need to look into that more. That's very kind of you. Now you're number one. Ah, you see. I get that. Electric. You hear the hissing. Bananas. Banana. Hello, Tails. Guess where we are, hey? Don't call it a super chat, Cherry. Don't call it that. Bit of a something going on there. Am I going around the wrong way? Maybe. Call a person who bans people a banner. Therefore, I am a banner. I am a waving banner. That's whatever my design is. Yeah. This person just crashed. Maybe into someone going the wrong way. Or they hit the... Oh. Okay, it's a lot to look at. Where are we looking? Duisburg. One of the two busy ones. This is it. If not, this is basically the busiest. Many things are not better. They're very worse. Very, very, very worse. Yeah. Much worse. Have you seen the funny thing now? That I think humanity has briefly come together because there is now the first slur for bots and AI stuff. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't deter people from still using it on each other, but there is one now that exists where we can unite and mock the AI instead. You clanker. It's funny. Now, it only takes, it's only a matter of time before the things that listen into what you're saying, they pick up on that word and they're like, you've offended me. How dare you? I'm going to remove points from you. I don't know how they went through that person, but interesting. Weird. Human elements, it's totally fine. It's an automated message. Now, there's more than one in this. Way more than one. Ah. That's where we saw this one crash. Gotcha. I see. Ah, look, using the tram track. Tram track is for trams. Only when it meets the bridge do the two merge and then you can be on the tram track. Yes. Can you ask a question? You may. Can I watch your vehicle? If you're unsure if it's okay or not, you may have done too much to it. If you mean to look at an edit or something like that, you might have done a bit much. Yeah, they're going to remember that. Came from Star Wars. Oh, maybe that's why then. It just sounds like a robotic term. Yeah? That's probably why. People have already tried coming up with ones that sound like current, actual, really bad ones, and we're hopefully not going to start saying those. Just because you've changed a few letters doesn't make it sound any better. It's ironic that you're lagging. I don't quite get that. Always say thank you, yes. I'm going to start saying thank you if I ever look at something on ChatGPT, or after my Google search. I'll say thank you after that. So they know. You've got to get on their good side, you know? Now, there might have been something else in there, but I instinctively deleted because, god damn it, of course I did. If the tram moved, and the tram was a solid object, that would be a very good way to clean the traffic, wouldn't it? How can you make it look nicer? It depends on what your definition of nicer is. You can use some DLCs and you might get some more lights there. There are a lot of lights built in you can use. Don't use too many, because too many doesn't look nice. See from there. Yeah. Yeah, the merge. Are you allowing them in now? I guess you are, but still, for them to get to that point, given the angle. What are you doing? They had to have, you know. You typed everyone out? No, I'm not going to do that. If we're in a laggy place like this, I am not spending time typing out the word inappropriate and probably spelling it wrong. Exactly, I didn't see them do it. I can only assume they did it based on the angle. That's where I'd report them back and then double check, you see. Genius. Any hackers? No. Not today, no. But with a car, I could see them, their approach to it. This one is more or less the same. You've basically done the same thing. That's a nice colour. Yeah, how strict would the AI be about kicking people? If it runs the reports and reviews the reports, how does it do real-time stuff? Where does it look? How does it do that? Does it track where every single person is going? And does it, the millisecond that you go out of your lane, boop, kick. Whose is this? Whoever's that is, good luck getting back to it. You're not going to find that anytime soon. Yeah, running a red light, probably. If you had a really strict server, then, oh, it's yours. Then, maybe. Looks like a bad word, doesn't it? What was that? Get me away from this place, please. Can I watch your truck? I have said that I don't need to do that based on just for fun. I did one of them. And now, of course, everyone wants theirs to make sure they're okay. If you've done potentially too much to it and you're unsure if it's okay, then it probably isn't. So, no, the rating of them is a funny series. You can put pictures in the Discord server if you wish. But at this moment, I've never done an official, like, let's review. Maybe I should. But then people are going to want it to be a regular thing, aren't they? Because the video that went out today was me finding one of the worst save edits so far and talking about it. Not the trailer packs. The most loved. Krone, probably. I like the Krone DLC. I like the wheels on the Krone DLC. They're quite nice. Tumbles back. Not... No, what does that mean? Not from that description. Yeah, I'm not gonna randomly look at yours. Welcome in, by the way. All the new people. Goddamn Angry Coco, welcome in. You serious? This is the thing you got to know about me, okay? If you say just, do you remember this by just the term? Likely not. If you explain what it is, then I'll be like, oh, of course. You can't just say like, oh, do you remember this? Given that sometimes words can mean many, many things. You're referring to like in-game? Something in-game? You're referring to something else? That was very intentional. I'll give that... Well, I mean, it was... Yes. It was horns hanging over the front of the truck, multicolored wheels of Echo Truck metallic. I've never heard of that term. I've seen many of those vehicles. I've never heard of it being called that. Why is it called that? Like, what, Mr. Tumble? The cartoon style? You could just say someone just puked rainbows. I've never heard of that term. Even Luna was doing it. I've never heard of the term being used. I've seen people do it. I've never heard of it being called, oh, it's the tumble spec. What? Maybe because I didn't do it. Mr. Tumble, yeah, I'm aware of that. Maybe I missed out. Maybe I didn't do it. I had a very goofy truck that was made by Turo years ago. It was quite a mess for the time. Don't get angry at me because I don't know it. Busky, you were told not to keep saying the message. You don't need to keep repeating the message. It's okay. You're banned and you want to play. Well, why'd you get yourself banned, eh? Why'd you do that? Giver. And we slam on the brakes and turn around. Exactly. Why don't I remember this one specific trend that only some people did? We gave it our own very specific code name. Not an OG after all. Where's the link? I can't give you the full link, but all the socials are under the same name, so you could try that as the link to the server, the invite link. Same username. I could type it in the chat, but it would be with spaces. Even had a dedicated Discord server. Well, I was not in it then. Was I? That was intentional. JB, welcome in. You've been officially raided. Received loud and clear. How you doing? In the chat, what I have to do is basically do... I have to do that, and then you just have to turn it into a link. If you know what I mean. No, I'm going to change the username back so it isn't the shortened version. Traveled a long way in that distance. You're a little ways up there? Other way? Maybe? Oh, and we lost it. Oh, nearly. Wow, that was quite something, wasn't it? Don't do that. Go on, ad. Apologies. I appreciate the raid. How was it? Big fan. Find it pretty realistic. Off-roading in a normal city car. Yeah? Why you got a ban? Check your profile. It should tell you why. All of the DLCs except for the special transport DLC. You are not able to take the jobs of it, but you can use the light bar and the accessories for it. That's the only one that doesn't fully work. Am I a DLC? Am I downloadable? Why are you downloading me? How many FPS? I will tell you in a moment. On that bridge it says zoo. I just noticed that. Prettier than you remember. From the mountainous valley map, there's a few that come to mind. It looks good. Looks good. The color palette is very BF1-esque. Drug cargo? Not literally, but there are a few substances that you can transport. Have you tested out any features you wanted to know yet, Bang? We've got to test as many things as we can. What do you think of the different roles, the classes. A lot of things I want to try out. The assault class actually seems like you're actually at the front lines. That's a lot we'll do. That was fine. You're going to be doing like a really long stream. You definitely wouldn't be the only one. Says link is invalid. That might mean then that one of the boosts has just run out. It's a shame. If you go through the link in the profile, that should be the different link. You know, the link that contains all the links? That one should have the other link. That's annoying. The tanks. I want to hear if they have a big, nice kaboom sound. I like that. One of the best things about Battlefield 1 is there was the Martini Henry rifle, nicknamed the Elephant Gun, because, oh my god, it sounded like a cannon when you fired it. It was so good. So good. 13? No, it ran out. I did say the other day that one of them would run out. Bring it back. I see what they're talking about in the console as well. Gunship. The enemy team is being reinforced by a dreadnought. Kaboom! That'd be nice. Or the AC-130 thing. Cool. Cool. The train dreadnought's good as well. Any map expansion that's a DLC that's not already a DLC? I don't know. AC-130? Yes. Isn't that already in 2042? I think that has one. Wouldn't be in number 5. Be a 5. I don't know. One that isn't a DLC that could be one. Well, I'm not counting the UK as a DLC because it will be a remake. And I mean, some of the other interesting ones are already in progress. So I don't know. It's a hard question. I don't really know the answer to that at the moment. Because I know it's not the entirety of Europe, but there's nothing that I'm like really hyped to potentially have, so. Stuttering. Rec is short for recorded, meaning rec band, gonna record you. I like those, club. We have captured objective apples. That kind of thing. 538. One is 538 done. The fact the two of you have said it. This is also the regular map. We're not on promos. Not here. It's this attempts. These are kicks. These things here. It's been so many years, man. Oh my god, it's been so many years. If these are seen in real time, they're there for kicks. Mini games. Any ideas for mini games? What mini game would you want? Is this going to be useless? Let's see. Yes, it is. You're in the industry. What's the problem? You've both said the same ID. Check out. And it is, unless they've already done something prior to that, which I haven't seen, it's pretty much useless. Greetings, good sir, and yes, have a flower. Oh, they both said the checkout ID 538, and I did, and they're not doing anything at the moment. So it's nothing of importance yet. Now I've TP'd away, they're going to tell me to do it again, aren't they? Sim 1, Simulation 1. Ooh. What was that? Further back. You can't go further back in real time. Sadly. Now, what does this one do? Remember the car, though. Well, they were doing at the traffic light. Well, when I teleported over there, they weren't at the traffic light. So, I wouldn't know. Is there a report on them? Admin. Here's your police car. The car has already done something, yes, but we're looking at what the suspect does first. 850. Is that yours? This is regular map. We're not playing with mods. TMP itself is a mod, but we're not playing with other mods. You have to watch while driving. Please pay attention. Don't get distracted and end up crashing, because then you might blame me for it, and then it's not my fault. Gambit and Svam, you basically have the same account. You're basically just the same person, because you're saying the same stuff. The same thing. There it is. Don't do that. Might be there. There was one of them that I think was trying to turn with a heavy trailer. And they didn't manage it properly. The car is this car. Now, it starts here. I assume they've already crashed into one person, and they're still trying to sneak through. Just constantly turning to the right. Hello, Ricky. How you doing? Don't they do anything else? Probably. Might have banned too early. Car was turning into him, yes. From the angle, it looked like they crashed already. How you doing? Big fan. Let's see. See what else. Yeah, there's another, and then they disappear there. But I've already placed a ban, so they didn't do anything else, so the video can be cut before that. This 538, you've got to pay attention to the fact that if you just say random IDs and they've already done something, it's only when they actually do something is when it's like bad, like worth looking at. It's this one. So what are they doing? Have you reported them? You're running out of time if you haven't. Because you only get 2 minutes. You could describe what they were doing. What were they doing? How was it? Can I rate yours? Lucas, you can take a picture if you want. Take a picture of your vehicle. Hello, what are you doing? Appears to be the wrong side. It's funny how you blocked in. Maybe they got stuck here. Maybe they got stuck turning. Maybe they overtook to get there or something. I don't know. Normal trailer. Hello, Holt. Doing well. 10 minutes ago. Unless the report is there, I can't just magically go back in time. We would need the report ID or a video that you've taken of it. I can't rewind real time. That was a bit strange. I'm admin. I'm a time traveler. I can check anything at any moment, ever. Back to the Future, probably. ID 0. Don't log off, you might lose the ID. Creature Future? Nice. Did you fact check him? Who's rage baiting and where? I kind of want to see that. Crossing over the intersection, standing there, not moving. Ah, well then I assume if a lot of people had seen it, someone has recorded it. That is the good thing that can happen when you're in a busy place. Nice. Twitter, go for it. Don't resort to using Grok either. Good God, the amount of just silly people I've seen that be like, hey Grok, is this true? Is this, you know? Like, really? Can you not think? If you want a concise proof type thing, then maybe, but then you could just find the proof as well. ID 0 can be considered rare, because, you know, you'd think that the IDs would start at 1, but no, there is an ID 0 that you can use. Step on his toe, yes. Punish them. Is this true? Yeah, exactly. It's usually found on political Twitter for fact-checking and things like that. Stay far away from that. No thanks. The new van lorry thing is strong. 100%. It didn't break down for 20 minutes. Wow. Even when you stopped moving? You'd think then it wouldn't start moving. What are you doing? Does the admin see that? No, they don't. I don't know where the other admin is. But it's when people don't turn in time. Here comes the car. Yes. They will do it like that. It is funny seeing that. Half the replies are like that. But then I just wouldn't end up going on that side of the internet because it's the people you expect, really. Just don't want to engage in content like that. Wrong way, but I mean, if you don't take too long, I'll allow it. I see. So it was the way you merged. Well, that was a bit bad. Technically the wrong way, but at the time they went there, it wasn't that bad. That usually happens when you go the wrong way, just in a rush, and then other people arrive. Chick, maybe. Data's not good. Hello, Killua. Check your stream streak. How's your stream streak doing? Hope it didn't reset. Special cargo. I've seen people role playing it, so someone just takes like the train and they have a friend escorting them. During real ops, years and years ago, there used to be one where someone had a really big trailer, and oh, I see what we're doing. Stop spamming the chat. Please stop spamming the chat. Please stop spamming the chat. They're saying the N-word, though. Is it you that's spamming? Yes. You do not need to spam. What the hell does that do? Swear word, swear word. Oh, you were swearing as well. This is for the other one. This is for the first one, so swear word, whatever. This one, the keep yourself safe. And then it looks like... could be. That word. Yeah, it's to try and get our attention to, like, beat the clogged chat. Yeah. I get the intent, but spamming is... no. No, they would have been even more annoyed if they got kicked first. That's why I think I didn't do that first, because they would scream. And probably punch their own screen if they got it first. 850's looking sus. Better not be you. Why are we driving like this? We do this in single player. You're annoying yourself? Stop it. Just warming up the tires. You've got every DLC. Enjoy. You have a lot of places to explore, a lot of things to customize now with. Lagging on top of that does not help. Is someone else, maybe? Are you fighting against someone else to regain control of your vehicle? Yeah, is that what's going on? Maybe. Only kick at the next one. Well, this isn't worth a kick. I'll tell you that. It's more than a kick. You're freaking everyone out. And bumping into them. Well, there we go. Ooh, nice. Okay. It's not over yet. There's more. We're still doing this because someone's bored, I guess. It's... well, it's reckless because they're swerving around. It's blocking because they're preventing those from passing, and you're bumping into people by doing the two things I just said. So yeah, 1.5 kilos of Haribo Star Mix. Your poor teeth. No, the Star Mix aren't the sugary ones, are they? If it was 1.5 kilos of Tang Fastix, then oh my god. Your poor teeth. I like me some Tang Fastix, but good god. I would not have that many. Not in one go, anyway. That's a lot. What's good? We are good. That's what's good. How you doing? Here. Eggs. I was never really a fan of the eggs. Cola bottles, yes. The rings, in a Tang Fastix case, the cherry ones, those are quite nice. Not really the eggs. Is it this one? Collateral. You hit one and then hit the other? Yes. Oh, you are slowly eating them. I'm just going to say, because, God, yeah, teeth will just get gunky. Boop, there it is, you see? They were confused by the one in front, and now you're trying to sneak past while they're regaining control of themselves. Which was unnecessary. You would have known that it wasn't their fault. And they got sideswiped, so that's... well done. Good job. Good job. Poor guy that went shirt on the thing. You have an 8x4 DAF? Ew, I don't want to see that. No, you can have an 8x4 DAF now, I think. It's the 2025... 2024 model? Ew. Still waiting for a tuning pack. Update for it. So yeah, that question earlier about, there's the merge, about your favorite DLC that isn't a DLC yet. If you had said favorite feature that isn't a feature yet, I could probably have more answers to it. You! Hello, hello. Driving too fast. The one of them that ended up on the barriers, they may have had a bit of a quick approach. But, you know, I guess they became a victim. Allow a feature. Yeah, but then I wouldn't have just one answer for that. If I say one thing, it could be thought of as that thing being my number one thing. It may not be. You know? Chat, you've hit one of the goals! I can see them down here. I am paying attention in the tutorial goals. I can see it. Welcome in to all the new people. Hope you're doing well. Cloudy with sunlight. So not meatballs then. Shame. Great movie, by the way. One of the rare ones where the second film isn't that bad. Usually sequels aren't really that good. UK DLC. But it's a remake. It already, if it didn't exist yet, then, you know, if they added Ireland as a DLC, then sure. It could be a contender for yes, please. But it'll probably just be added anyway. As part of the region. We have to try and explain that the barriers, well, they're there, but we don't see them in the report. But they are there because you pushed just before you merged into one. Yes. CD Road or Quarry? CD Road is probably more busy because you don't... one of them's in Pro Mods, and not everyone has Pro Mods. So it's here. 2 sets of arrows. One line before the arrow is where the line starts. Okay. Isle of Wight would be nice, but it's probably a tiny island. It's not that big in person, so... The barriers, yes, this is what it looked like. So there are similar ones in Duisburg as well, is to try and stop people from doing this type of thing at the last minute. Because it's just in the way and you're holding up traffic. Ah, you're going to panic now. The solution here is to go up, and then when the lane shrinks, you turn around and come back down. Kind of gets you away from the traffic. If you're not in the left lane as early as you can, too late. Come on, man. Maybe if you're allowed in, it's not too bad, but if you force your way in, that's not good. Ah, we also don't want to do this. I want to wait until they get here. You think you've done a good thing there? And then nope. No. That's where it goes a bit more beyond that. People have done that in cars. It's easy to do that in a car. Right. While we're looking at this region, that will do. That's it. Could have blocked it off. No, because then if you did block that off from turning, how is this lane gonna go this way? Can't block it off, can you, eh? Can't do that. If someone goes a little too fast, well, they might cause a crash. In what area? They might crash. Dangerous speed can lead to some problems. It has the OC thing, but I don't know if that is specifically that or in a different context in this case. Okay, Garmin, video speichern. It's creamy. Where'd they go? Oh. A great trend, that one. Is this a new thing though? Like the Garmin sat-nav, is it a new thing where it does that? The sound of saving it and people just think it sounds like Jarvis? TBR and TBRK, they are teleport to the repair and the K is kick. Are they building something? No, this is just lane splitting. Little vehicles here, I think. You know, this one should be on really. Tell you to keep to the left. Edits, man. I don't know what they've done. Sometimes this can happen and people don't actually see that. I don't know what you see, but that's quite funny. You're a DPRK guy. Are you now? Huge trailer. Goddamn. How you doing, Veggie? Big fan, big fan. But no, they're not building something there. No. So that'll do. Don't want to do any more. The more I have to do, the more I have to sort out afterwards, and that's just pain. We're not doing that. A flower, big fan. I want to put my camera away from everything else. So just we're not looking in that direction, yeah? Here. How's that? Farm sim. Garmin, they do. That was sim 1, yes. Camera on me. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. Change scene. How you doing? In the middle of Duisburg. I hope you're able to escape, because no one wants to be in the middle of Duisburg. Bad idea. Have a flower. Hydrate. Have a flower. Have a flower, big fan. For both. And welcome into all the follows, goddamn. Can I spectate you? No. We're done. Relax. There will be other admins doing things. Other ones are on. Either in real time or doing reports. It's alright. Gookor, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. George, Clement, CSGO Tree, British, Andrew, Radu, Tommy, Sebastian, Truck, Doctor. So many. If I were to scroll up, there's a lot. Welcome in. Go fun, of course. Hello, Gino, how you doing? How long are your streams? 2 hours. About 2 hours. Not too bad. Song or raid? Well, it wouldn't be a raid because I don't see many familiars on. We could do a poll for the song then. 400 quid. Well, to be fair, if you do invest in one, it would probably still be cheaper than if you didn't have one and you got into an accident and then you had to repair your vehicle. Think of it as an investment, I guess. upload reports. That would be nice, yeah, if there was an automated like screen capture somehow that automatically gets assigned, because then people wouldn't complain immediately that, oh, where's the video? There's no video. Can I watch a truck? No, you can take a picture of your vehicle, and if you want, you can put it in the Discord server to show it. I don't have to teleport around to everyone, because then I'm not actually doing any of the work, am I? Ways, you could. Connecting to chat. Come on. Poll. Is it gonna do the thing where you all tired? I don't know. So, for the rest of the week, there'll be streams on TikTok. Should be following on that. Over the weekend, will be maybe, maybe not. Because Battlefield is out, so we'll be playing that. Playing it with Bang. He'll be playing it quite a bit. I did make a offline channel, so if I am streaming it, it wouldn't be on here. If I stream anything else on here, it dies. This is not a variety channel. I'm well aware of that. You tied it a bit. Okay. So it would be on there. Lots of people do that. If you're known for one thing and you do something else, well, your regulars don't want that, do they? So that's why you see this a lot, because clearly it works. I don't mind it as well. 6 songs. 5, 6, 7th song is that one. Sure. Offline stuff? Nah, I don't really want to do that. I mean, again, the backup could be to use YouTube as well. You just do it on YouTube. But yeah. You're warming your clothes. I'm glad you are. I don't know. Why do I need to watch you then? No, if it's still on Twitch, because then you can sort of collab, things like that. Well, he has a key, so he might. I'll tune into some of that. Eduardo, welcome in. Oh, this will be this one. So for the normal streams, that'll do. These will return on Monday because I've still got videos and things to sort out. I've started about 2 or 3 videos and I end up forgetting to do them. Imagine I've spun the system around and now I'm doing too much streaming. Incredible, I know. Because then the more reports you do, the more things, the more bans and whatever. Yeah. Is it Tuesday? No, it's a Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dude. Tuesday was yesterday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, Sunday is different. They are still optional. So for this week, I could decide to be like, oh, no TikTok ones this week. Sorry, chaps. Too bad. But anyway, I shall bid you a farewell. Thank you for joining. You got banned using the report system. Evidence of your accident. Oh, I see. Is it fair? Well, you can still appeal for your one. And then it will show your perspective. That's where you discuss it. But yes, it is possible to be banned from your own report. I suppose you weren't expecting it. Don't do anything with the video, though, to tweak it, because that's bad. This song is interesting. Yeah, we'll use that. All right. Tweak it. Not Twitch ones? I do not know. Strange. Maybe because it turns them into text. Yeah, some of them. I'll give you a flower. I wish you a good rest of your week. A good rest of your day. Whatever time of day it is. I don't know what time of day it is. But enjoy yourselves. I know I've got some of this to sort out. Alright? Song's going to end soon. What about the first chorus? It's chill. It's good though. Later, hater. See you later. Insert other silly term. Boop.